Well, we are inching closer and closer to spring, and that means farmers are starting to make their plans for this year's planting and growing season. News Channel 18's Jesse Hawila spoke with a Purdue agricultural expert who says a mild winter and a wet start to March will make it more difficult for local farmers.
A less than impressive winter season is coming to an end, and it turned out to be one of the mildest and least snowy winters on record. Temperatures averaged 5.5 degrees above normal over the entire season, and the milder air allowed for more rain than snow, which has left farmers worried about starting planting season a little later than normal.
The fact that it's still rainy, the soils are still too wet to be even thinking about doing any spring tillage at this point in time, and the fear is if this rain continues as it did last year well into April and early May, that may affect planting again.
Wetter conditions could delay crop planting, which may lead to smaller than average yields and less corn and soybeans to sell and buy. That's not good news for farmers who plan to cash in this year by planting a record number of crops.
The estimates on how many acres farmers will plant, especially to corn, are larger than they've been in history, and that's a reflection of the higher grain prices that the farmers have been receiving for the corn.
The 3-month outlook distributed by the Climate Prediction Center is calling for above average temperatures and precipitation across the state. Nielsen says this is when the weather counts the most.
Like almost everything else we do with growing these crops, so much of it depends on the growing season weather itself.
Jesse Hawila, News Channel 18.
Bob Nielsen says that the bulk of the growing season in Indiana generally starts in late April and lasts through September.